Sweet. Yeah, I think it's working. Change your video resolution. Let's see if that makes a difference. All right. All right, so we got it set up. I think I'm pretty. Highest resolution possible. There we go. All right, here we go. We're live. We're going. Go live control room. Hey, folks. What's going on? We're doing a live stream. This is our first time to really effectively cool. Well, it's up and running. We're here to talk about UBI and what's going on right now. Things are pretty much a disaster, and people are just. Oh wow! You know what? I don't even know if this is actually streaming or not until I can actually. Stream info.
I want to get him his reign first before you get too far ahead in that.
Add stream info. Nah, it's gonna be a few. Do me a favor. Go on your YouTube right now. Type in Cuffy Proctor.
I don't have
YouTube.
I don't sign in or any of that shit.
You don't need to. Just go to YouTube. Should work. I want to see if this is actually. We'll see if we can see if we're up live streaming and testing this stuff out. People don't really care to watch it, more likely. Haha, right. Fuck all. That was a real pain in the ass. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the delay. We had a little bit of an issue getting things uploaded and going. So now that it is, we're running. We're going good. What the fuck is going on right now? Shit is bananas out there. I'm genuinely, worried about the just everything that's going on with. Let's see. I got the comments up and running. All right. So. Yang had this obviously right all along. Fucking, we should have been all getting on the UBI train as fast as fucking possible. And our government's asleep at the fucking wheel. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, Let's see if there's anybody actually watching us right now. Yeah, I am not able to figure out what is going on here.
Oh, fuck. Fucking alarm set.
All right, so yeah, it's always a bitch to get this going, but there is definitely a major there we go. All right. No, it's not made for kids. Oh wow, this thing is just—it won't let me just get to this point and just talk,
No.
There we go. All right. For all of that, I can't really integrate or even talk to anybody apparently. I'd like to, go through the live stream and actually be able to see what other people are saying. So we'll see what's going on. But the big thing is we're all gonna vote for Joe Biden, right? That's what's gonna happen, and somehow we're gonna get saved. I don't know that that's gonna be fucking realistic, because Donald Trump probably pretty bad news, obviously. Fucking Joe Biden, man. That guy looks like he's just asleep at the fucking wheel. And it's like, how is he going to beat him in a debate on a stage? He's going to call him, Sleepy Joe the whole time. But, Libertarian candidate, not super thrilled about either. Like, the whole Libertarian Party's a fucking mess right now. Ugh. It just doesn't seem like it's getting better. But as time goes on, the three-party system is inevitable. You gotta ditch the two-party system. We're gonna keep on ending up right back where we are every single fucking time if we just keep doing this bullshit. It's fucking bananas. We can just keep on doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. It's just bananas. Absolutely bananas. Live streaming checklist. Look at that. We got live streaming. It's going healthy. Got one person watching. Thanks for the one watcher that's up listening to us babble on about universal basic income. Well, we're smoking. We're talking. Shit's bananas. Seems like the fucking country's on fire. Nobody's wearing masks. But it's fucking free for all out there. Goddamn fucking free for all. I get the whole fucking liberty thing. Nobody wants to be told what to do. I get it. I do. But you guys are just fucking off your rocker if you think this shit's not gonna get worse before it gets better. Like we're gonna seriously have some shit hit the fan here pretty soon. Like, we're not able to sustain this as a society. It's not possible. Like, it's just not realistic. There's too much. It's too much tumultuousness going on right now. Here's that grinder over there. You pass me that. Oh, we can use that too. That'll work. Too much tumultuousness, and people just do not have faith in the government right now. And then it's like these QAnon people just blow my fucking mind. These people that are like just wrapped up with this whole concept that fucking Trump is dismantling the deep state, as if he's not like just putting fucking more rich people and fucking more places they don't fucking need to be. Terrible. Just awful. And everybody's asleep at the wheel, watching it happen. Vote for Joe Biden. You all should have voted for Andrew Yang. Fucking the whole primary was a shit show. It was just bananas. Shit bananas. Bananas, shit bananas. Pure shit bananas. So ganja it is, folks. I don't know what else to fucking do at this point. Live streaming to all you fine folks is probably best thing we can do right now. Talk about what the fuck we're gonna do as a country, because at this point we're in the thick of it. I don't think that we're really gonna get out of this anytime soon unless we form some sort of universal basic income. I mean, the only way to really get paychecks out to everybody is to start doing what they did with the stimulus, but just on a consistent monthly income. There's no other way around it. If we continue doing this same thing over and over, expecting things to change, it's insanity. We're not going to get past that. Really, any of it is going to just continue to produce the same results. If we keep on voting for the same people, the same positions, not getting fresh faces in there. It's fucking shitbirds. Right, Austin? Shitbirds. We need eagles. Who's it? What eagle?
Maybe a shitbird or an eagle.
Eagle.
There ain't no fucking eagles.
No. Shitbirds. Shitbirds it is, man. I mean, what are we gonna do? We gotta figure out some sort of alternative to this system. I mean, two-party system hasn't worked for anybody for a long time. Republicans, Democrats, it's all the fucking same, man. It's all the same bullshit when it's these two-party assholes making decisions for us. And none of us are really getting any real benefits from it, right? I mean, we're all complaining about the same shit. Last election, a lot of people voted for Donald Trump because he said he was going to change things. Go in, change the swamp, fucking drain the swamp or whatever. And all he did was introduce more swamp. Ugh. It's just a mess. So I don't know. I mean, if the good thing about this next election, I mean, his polls look really bad, but the polls don't mean a whole lot. I mean, I could see why they look really bad, especially down in Florida. People are just jumping ship left and right. And as somebody who voted on a Republican ticket once, for Libertarian, I during a primary, nonetheless, I've consistently voted middle of the road candidates. I've never really been a Democrat voter, but just this last time, Andrew Yang had a lot of people on board, and we need somebody like that. If he ran third party, I think it would really shake things up. But it's too late for that now. He's gotten behind Biden completely, which I get it, right? People are terrified of 4 more years of Trump. I am too. It's fucking bad news.
Well, if he gets COVID, we won't have to live through it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It was. Yeah. We'll smoke out of the candle here in a second. He keeps, pulling the same bullshit. It's gonna be the same bullshit. Like, he's not fucking really directing anybody in the right direction. I mean, directing anybody correctly. Like, everybody is like, what do we do? They're confused. They want answers. They want guidance of some fucking sort. Not everybody. Some people don't want to be told what to do or, what to think or, and I get that. It's a, personal freedom thing right now. But, it's tough. I think that a lot of people are feeling kind of hopeless right now. Andrew Yang just filled a lot of people with hope. I mean, like Bernie did in the last election, right? And not much changed. People are still looking for this, grassroots candidate to come out of nowhere and, blow everybody out of the water. And, like, people are looking at the Libertarian Party for that now. And it's just not it. I like Jo Jorgensen, but she just doesn't have the energy. I hate to say it, but she's got the energy of a friggin' wet blanket. It's fucking, it just sucks, man. She's incredibly intelligent and articulate. I like her a lot. I don't agree with her on anything, but hey, you can't agree with everybody on everything. But the thing that is just, she just doesn't have energy. Like, Andrew Yang had a ton of energy and whatnot. And he's not a libertarian candidate, but had he ran third party, I think he could have really, really made some structural changes, and he could have won. I know how he got squashed media, wise, but look, he's used that to his advantage. He's a very smart guy. He's playing chess. Everybody else is learning the rules of checkers. So good on him. Good on him. Biden, I see these huge changes in the structure of the Democrat establishment happening because of everything that's happened with riots and whatnot. So I see Bernie and Biden coming together and really making some very progressive changes, which isn't really even my bag that much when it comes to, spending money and shit. I think we're all pretty fucked and the system's bloated and we're just teetering on the edge of collapse right now. It's scary as hell. Being a parent, it is what it is. Ultimately, I think that, people are really hoping that something comes together out of these changes and revelations, hopefully, with Joe Biden, because he's the front runner. He's going to be the guy that's going to beat Donald Trump. Ultimately, we all need to accept that. Even the people that are in the libertarian, the libertarians are going to get anywhere. It's a movement. It's a statement. Like, I get that right now. This election is not really the election to do that. And I'm saying that as somebody who never is like vote blue, no matter who. Fuck that noise. I'm not that fucking. Definitely not that voter. And like, I usually vote third party, but I really actually do think that there's an existential concern this election, that really Joe Biden's gonna be the come home to grandpa, fucking creepy grandpa, fucking come home to creepy Uncle Joe vibe, you know what I mean? That people are gonna just like, oh, okay, it's better than the other guy, like, because nobody wants to get, like, I guess it's better to get, molested by your fucking uncle than to get fucked by some weird fucking reality TV show host. So fucked up. But seriously, nobody wants to fucking deal with the bullshit that is ensuing right now. Like, I get it. I completely get it. I don't see any reason to be excited about Joe Biden. At the same time, if Joe Biden were to put a really solid cabinet behind him, people that are just going to make structural institutional change, and just kind of hands off the wheel because he realizes that he's made fucking mistakes for 40 years, and great. I just seeing that happen doesn't strike me as realistic. What am I going to say? I mean, he's been in the system doing the same bullshit for a long time. He's never changed anything. So what's he going to change now? Like, is he really going to change things now? No. I mean, I have a hard time believing that. But then, what's he going to do? He's going to put Kamala Harris as VP because she's a woman of color. Like, I get it. Like, but at that point, it's almost like it's pandering for the sake of fucking pandering. And I don't think that that's what the world needs right now. We don't need fucking people taking episodes of Gilmore Girls away. It's fucking bananas. Like, that's, people want real functional structural change in this world. They want the cops to stop pulling them out of fucking cars because they didn't like the way that they talked to them or fucking weird shit. I saw this shit that made my fucking blood boil earlier today. I can't get it out of my head. It was this guy fucking basically telling this fucking cop, like, no, dude, I didn't do anything wrong, and you're like flipping out on me, and I've got this shit on tape. And then the cop just got angrier and ultimately like smiles at the camera and then fucking chokes this kid out, pulls him right out. And it's just really fucked up because the guy's like, I'm not doing anything. He was scared, and he was genuinely like, look, I'm not doing anything. He wasn't being smug. Like, this guy's taking it as he's being smug. Like, the guy wanted to fucking not be in that situation, and he looked terrified. So what the fuck, dude? These are like bullies now that just go around, like in high school, the ones that fucking push people around, fucking, who you looking at, faggot, and they fucking push you into the locker because you don't fit in, or like, they're cops. They're supposed to be there for you, to protect you, not to be the people that you're afraid of. What the fuck is going on? Like, it reminds me so much of growing up, and just like that I just remember jockey high school assholes that treat everybody like shit, shut people in lockers because look at me, look at me, douchebags. So the cops are fucking, on this trope of, Blue Lives Matter. It's like, dude, we're not saying your fucking $40,000 a year job doesn't matter. We get it. It's fucking, you gotta deal with a guy, screaming Gloria Estefan covered in shit with a razor blade. Like, I fucking get it. Like, I'd like to see any social worker deal with that chaos. Like, it's not gonna be fucking easy. The world is crazy fucked up place, and you're trying to deal with it, and but the solution also isn't like kneeling on the back of their neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. It's long enough time until we figure this shit out. Stop fucking giving badges to people that don't deserve them. Like, if we just rehaul the way policing's done, we really listen to people like Jocko, and start forcing officers mandatory minimum training. Fuck mandatory minimum sentences for people caught with fucking drugs. Like, if that shit happened for a long time. What about mandatory minimum training for the fucking cops out there? You fucking cops should be training a fifth of your job. A fifth, 20% of your job should be devoted to training. I totally agree with that. That's crazy good. It's a solid perspective. Teach them Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Give them a taser rifle. Make them get shot with a taser rifle a couple of times so they know what it's like, what the other person's going through. Also, all the cops should have to fucking take LSD. That's a hard training in empathy right there. Give them a bunch of fucking LSD and ecstasy, and fucking make them watch a bunch of videos of animals getting killed from the slaughterhouse. Their whole lives are going to change after that. Like, oh my god, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm part of a bigger machine. No, but seriously, LSD, dose Trump. For sure. Dude, that guy could have some serious self-introspect. Could you imagine if all of a sudden, like after a weekend of just fucking, he loses his mind and has to go see some spiritual self-help guru because he's afraid of losing the presidency, and instead of fucking doing something that he normally does, he goes on a spiritual journey, and he does drugs. and the whole thing's just like him going through this spiritual transformation, realizing that he's just this mega narcissist, and coming home to self. Oh my god, that would be great. That 2020. I'd vote for that guy after that. I would totally change my vote from Biden to Trump if I knew he took a fucking bunch of acid in the desert for like a week and a half, and he's just like, I've made some real profound understanding. I've reached a real profound understanding of human life and existence, and I've just changed my entire perspective. We're gonna start tearing walls down. We're gonna tear apart this multilateral, system that I've been a part of for too long. I was wrong. Give him some fucking DMT, dude. Fucking dose Trump. Look it up. You see some funny fucking memes, some pictures of him with a man bun and a beard. He needs a man bun and a beard. Life-changing. wonder if I could share this on the old waffle copter. Yeah, we can. We're gonna share this on the old tube of you, the face of book of face. Very nice. So, I think that if the president just did some fucking acid, DMT, acid, like wouldn't that just be some fucking shit? Like if all of a sudden, just because he hasn't done that, so I believe him that he's completely sober. Like I don't know, maybe he did cocaine in the 80s. I have a hard time believing he didn't do any cocaine or drinking in the 80s. Especially that shit with him and Epstein, those fucking shots with him joking with Epstein and doing that like weird like 80s fucking thing. Just here's another live stream. I just good times. It would be something to watch, that's for sure. Get it on tape. Get it on tape. That's what I'm saying, on VHS. It's 1993 again. We really need to recalibrate the whole, the whole way we're looking at drugs in this country. Well, yeah, all of it. There's some institutional shit going on, but what we really need to do is look at the way we're treating the drug. Drug usage is not a problem of character. Even the people are using like crazy hard drugs and shit. I think that most of it is just despair, illness, shit. Like people are just desperate and depressed. Things are bad. They got nothing right now. Things seem real bad. Let me move this a little bit. I think that a lot of people just feel like the rug's been pulled out from under them. And, there's not much not much hope there for them. And empathy is a real problem right now. I think that we're just disconnecting from empathy. We, as a society, we really gotta try to reconnect and start asking, the questions of what are other people going through, and what are we doing, to better the understanding of what other people are going through. Education is at an all-time low, and so is empathy. Information's at an all-time high, so it's just a lot of stuff swirling around, and people, people spreading information without really thinking about it first, caring about it first. I mean, we definitely need to recalibrate our priorities as an entire species, because we're really hurtling close to the edge here with new communicable diseases and stuff like that. You take us out of the biological world, and it's gonna be a different thing. Going to space is pretty friggin' important to make ourselves a multi-planet species, because pretty soon the way things are going with shit with COVID and then the bubonic plague out of fucking China. Jesus Christ. It's like we're hurtling on a rock right now. Yeah, I don't know. I got fucking a whole lot of whole lot of great insight. Other than UBI, could save, I think, a lot of countries, a lot of states, a lot of this,
Mass
you know,
fines.
yeah, like this, yeah, right. Like, there's so many people that are just suffering right now, and all of our information is being sold, all of it. Yeah, most of our information is being sold. Most of us are on the internet and have a smartphone, and they're collecting data all the time.
Yeah, every broken phone. And the internet doesn't work well.
Yeah.
I paid hundreds of dollars for it.
Yeah.
Thousands.
I mean, when your phone's broken and it can't really
Honestly, with all
send
the-
analytic
with
data
all
to
the
Apple,
money
then
I've
I
given
think
to
you're all right.
Sprint, they should give me one of their hottest workers to fucking marry me and pay my bills.
Oh, that doesn't seem like
it
that's
seems fair. $12,000 a year for a phone.
yeah. Well, I think everybody pays that, and I don't
They're
think
fucking
that
retarded.
seems logical at all. I think that, you know, realistically, you're not gonna get anything more than just a bad phone for $12,000 a year. That's how that works.
Yeah, well, you should definitely get a fucking high class hoa.
Well, you probably could if you went into the city.
No, I don't
Legalize
I don't want
sex
COVID.
work, by the way.
I don't want COVID, so send her here.
Yeah,
Good.
no, not here. You can go somewhere else. I don't know how this steered into that conversation. Thank you, though. It livened it up a little bit. I'll say it's definitely an industry that needs re-examining, dude. I do think that, like, there are a lot of people out there right now that are surviving off of the sex work industry, and I think that there are a lot of people that are like so completely against it because of sex trafficking and all that. And I agree that's you know, human trafficking is a terrible thing, but it happens. It happens because of it, not, you know, it's being caused because it's illegal. It would go away if it was taken. People were taken out of the shadows and shit. It's the same thing with the black market of drugs and all that stuff. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, look at what happened with marijuana after it became legal. There's no risk of getting, you know, shitty weed with detergent in it. Accidental anthrax pot. Who fucking wants that? Fuck that. Silly business. It's fucking bananas. And to reiterate what you said earlier, the fucking phone companies right now are fucking getting more and more power all the time. Yeah, they can do literally whatever the fuck they want.
Not if I fucking take down the towers I built.
Yeah, well, dude, have fun with that.
I built them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not yours to destroy. They'll fucking terrorism acts. Also, we're live streaming, so don't say shit like that. I don't need anybody knocking at my door thinking you're fucking. What are you guys planning? Like, nothing. We're talking about ridiculous conversations on the internet, you asshole. Fucking. But it's 1984, so, and seriously, fucking, it's an Orwellian fucking nightmare right out there right now. Except pot, it's sex work, and save the industries. Cannabis, sex work, universal basic income, YouTube. There you go. Hey. Cell phone industry. There's a lot of money in cell phones. Lots of fucking profit in cell phones. John Lewis dies at 80. Huh. Shit.
Travolta's wife died of cancer yesterday.
Travolta's wife died?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. People dying. It's 2020, man.
Yeah. Haven't stopped dying yet.
But he stopped Dianetics. Wah, wah. Yeah, I found this.
Yeah, that's yours.
It's bananas. Look at this, guys. Look at that weird lighter. You can't. No, you can't see it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's not that important. It's ridiculous art. Ed Hardy lighters, probably.
No.
Fucking.
I do have some, but no.
Of course. You have an Ed Hardy T-shirt?
No, but a steering wheel cover and a set of floor mats and at least 9 lights.
A set of Ed Hardy floor mats? Holy shit. I have to see those. That sounds fucking ridiculous. It sounds fucking bananas. Good times. I do think that live streaming is something that is an art, and I think that there's a lot of people doing it right now on YouTube that just have this innate ability to keep content consistently going, and that's huge. It's super important. So making content all the time, producing content all the time, live streams, talking about things that matter, and keep on building, whatever, base that you have. I had almost 100 subscribers at one point. I lost a bunch because I wasn't doing anything, and the videos I were producing weren't that great. So it's tough. You can't get everybody to share your stuff or move your stuff around, and you try to spread the word and do what you can, but it takes a while to get the ball rolling.
It just brings me back to reflecting skin.
Yeah,
Terrible
things happen quite naturally. Oh my god. Yeah. All right, well, that's true. And Viggo Mortensen didn't ever really improve in his acting career at all, so that movie sucks, by the way. I don't like it at all. I think it's shit.
I think it's an amazing film.
You found it again?
Yeah.
Where'd you find it again? What do you mean you found it again? You found it again?
I found it yesterday, actually.
Oh, you found your version of that.
Well, no, the version of that exists, which I don't imagine there's too many copies of that film left.
It's not as obscure of a film as you think, believe it or not. I thought it was.
Well, I haven't seen it on Netflix yet.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see it on Netflix. You might see it on Shudder though.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
They got a lot of
Some things that
they got some weird
shouldn't
stuff
be
there.
allowed on there.
Dude, that was it. Blood Machines. That was something else. Dude, I really like that. That was excellent.
I watched a movie,
Art film though.
I watched a
Art
movie
house for
last
fucking
night
sure.
That would blow your mind.
What was it?
It was a Tony Jaa film, but it wasn't your normal Tony Jaa film.
Yeah.
It was called Headshot.
Oh, you were telling me about that. You were watching. I was like, it's not usually my shit, dude. I'm not into action movies anymore, like kung fu movies and
It's
stuff.
not that either.
Huh.
This is.
It's Tony Jaa. It's not like a martial arts film.
That's in it, but I've never seen more people die from guns in my entire life.
That's surprising, being that you grew
And
up
it
in
was
America
more of
cinema.
It was more of a psychological thriller
Yeah.
than an action martial arts film.
Was it dubbed? Is it foreign?
Yes, of course.
See, I have a hard time with that whenever it's a psychological thriller and it's foreign, because there's a lot that I think gets lost in cultural translation that's like meant to be, certain, perspectives or key points in the movie that give you a sense of a certain feeling or aspect that if you don't connect to that and watch every facet of the conversation, and then you miss something because of the translation continuity between whatever they translate and what the meaning and the feeling of the film is like. I don't know, I just feel like it can be really problematic. But I do like watching films with. I like watching films with what's it called? subs or subtitles.
Yeah, the subtitles.
I'm okay with subtitles. I don't need it to be dubbed. I can watch subtitled instead of dubbed. Like anime is the same thing. It depends though, like, because if I get hooked on the English anime voice actors, like, I really want to watch it that way.
Yeah,
Like Cowboy Bebop, I could watch both ways. Oddly enough, I really do like the English version though. The voice actors in the English version are really great, and yeah, I don't know. It's how I watch it now, and I'm really excited to see the new live action Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. That's gonna be bananas. Banana phone, ring, 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 banana phone. All right, we've got a caller. This just in. Just like pick up a phone. That's what I should do. Have like a call-in radio show. Nobody even watches us. I don't even bother watching the stream health or analytical stuff because, like, it could be 1 or 5 people watching us. I don't know. It could be. It's unlikely more than that. But the point is I'm doing it. I'm starting it. Got my foot in the door. Kicking off my shoes. Wham! Not like the band, though. Fuck that band. Fuck Wham. And George Michael. Just saying.
How about Adam Lambert as the new Queen? How do you feel about that?
Forgot all about that, dude. That's terrible.
You should see it. You should see how terrible.
The guy from Maroon 5, right? Yeah.
No.
The guy from The Voice.
And well, I don't know. Okay, I know what I was told and what I saw, and what I saw doesn't make sense. I fucking don't get it.
Yeah. Dude, that's terrible.
I mean, you're making Freddie Mercury look bad.
I can't.
He did it right. Freddie was fine.
This is terrible news. Are you sure?
Oh yeah, whatever it was. I don't know what I saw. It looked like a Chuck E. Cheese was burning down, and that guy was the culprit. I don't fucking understand it.
This is so bad. Oh no. Yeah, that's terrible. That is the worst thing ever. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh no.
Is it over?
Hopefully you can just resume easily.